everyone, welcome back to another video on the It's Cabal channel. Today, it's going to be more of an informational video. I don't know how you wouldn't know already, but if you didn't know, there is a Fortnite cube, which is, basically, there was a purple rift at one point, and the rift was purple, and it was really small, and it was zapping lightning towards Paradise Palms. And out of that lightning came a giant purple cube. Now, there's a few things that we can do with this cube. First off, if you go near it, it gives you shield over time, which is really useful. If you touch it or swing your pickaxe or it on anything, it'll fling you back, and if you shoot it, then it will zap you with lightning. Now, no one knows what this thing is yet, other than it's a giant cube that hurts you if you make it mad, but, anyway, that's really all we know about it. It is really crazy. Everyone's so hyped to see what's gonna happen to it, or what it's gonna do leading into Season 6 of Fortnite Battle Royale. But, some other things it can do. You can land on top of the cube, and when you do this, it bounces you way up high, and if you swing your pickaxe at the top, then you'll go bouncing really high, and it will sometimes zap lightning at you. Now, the big thing about this is that this cube can also move around, which is really, really weird. So it can move around, but not only that, if you go under it right at the exact time when it starts rolling over, it squishes you and you die. Also, there's a lot of things with this cube. Something else is that so you can eliminate people with it, right? And so basically if someone's around the cube and you shoot at it and it zaps lightning at them, does damage and kills them, they'll say you eliminated them. And in the kill feed, it'll say, blah blah blah, whatever your name is. Let's take my name for example. It's Cabal eliminated, player 123 with, and then it'll say like some crazy thing that I'll throw up on screen right here for you. But anyway, no one knows what it is yet, and the game won't even tell us in the kill feed. Come on, Epic, you're killing us here. Anyway, so cube movements, I think it goes every 55 minutes, it moves, and so no one knows where it's gonna go, but there is some theories. Some people say it's gonna head to Tilted Towers or Loot Lake, which isn't surprising since there's actually leaked code in the game that says a bunch of stages, but we'll get into that later. So I think personally it's gonna go to Loot Lake because that's the direction it's heading right now. But it started out in Paradise Palms on a mountain, and as soon as it started moving, it moved towards Fatal Fields, and it kept rolling and rolling and rolling over long periods of time. And then eventually, it got into a certain point of Fatal Fields and just stopped moving. And no one knew why. It started glowing, which was really, really strange. And then what happened was there was purple, like, strips of light coming out of the top of it. And it was like almost like a surrounding force field. It was really, really weird. People were afraid to go in it. It looks a lot like the storm, to be honest. But if you're on the cube, you can know that it's not the storm. But it's like a blue barrier. It's so weird. If you go around the cube, if you go in that barrier, you can jump really, really high, like hot rock high, let's say. If you bounce on tires or a launch pad or bouncer, you go extra high also. You take no fall damage when you're in that area. And there's one more thing. Alright, so the cube at Fatal Fields, when it was there, it did not move for a good couple days, I think. And then it started moving again. And when it did move off of its permanent spot, on that spot where the cube had just been, there was a weird marking. I'll throw it up on screen. It was so strange, and people just have no idea. Why is this cube holding secrets from us? I don't know, but it is. It's so weird, guys. So what else? Oh yeah, also after it left, you can see it from in the battle bus. It left the force field around it, so it still has those effects. But it didn't take the effects with the cube as it rolled away from Fatal Fields, which is very strange. So now it's just a blue force field randomly in the middle of Fatal Fields. But it's there, it's cool, it's useful for not taking any fall damage. You should definitely go check it out. Just hang around the cube for 1 game or 2. It's really fun to just see and experiment what happens. But when it started rolling towards Flush Factory. And I was so confused by this because I thought because of the leaked in-game code, I thought it was going to go to Loot Lake from the very beginning. But no, it started going towards Flush Factory, and then I had a bunch of different ideas. I thought it was going to go into Flush Factory, somehow make its way above into the Flush Factory toilet, which honestly made no sense. But it's steered in a different direction now. It's actually heading towards Tilted and Loot Lake. So, yeah. And then also another idea I had when it was around the same time as the toilet idea was that it was gonna jump off the edge and like do something crazy, which was gonna be nuts. I would really love to see that, but it has moved, it's changed direction, it's gone right instead of north, it's gone east. So it's gone in the east direction, and it's now heading towards Tilted and Loot Lake. I don't know what it's gonna do. I don't know if it's just gonna crush some buildings in Tilted, but I'm really excited. And right now, live, I think it'll probably be live as I'm recording this. You can go to the cube, and as you're expecting it to move, 55 minutes, it won't move, because it's making another rune. And a rune is the thing the marking on the ground that it makes every once in a while. So, back to the in-game code. I think it's going to make 7 runes. It's currently making 1 right now, and that's why it's not moving. And also, the effects came back where there's a blue force field around it. Really cool, by the way. So, it's making another rune right now. I feel like there's going to be 7 runes in total, because in the in-game code, it says move to 1, and then 2, move to whatever, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, the final one is move to lake, which is very interesting. No one knows if it's going to be completely Loot Lake. It could just be any other lake in the map, sorry. Yeah, no one knows at all. It's going to be crazy, guys. I'm really hyped to see what it's going to do. Anyway, guys, this was more of an informational video. You should definitely go check out the cube, try to kill some people with it. It's crazy. Anyway, short video, only a little bit shorter though, it's not that bad, guys. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.